Video2Blog is a website that allows you to, you guessed it, turn videos into blogs. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So I'm going to dive right into this here. I'm going to create a post. Okay, so videos have to be only 30 minutes long. Okay, in that case, I will go and find another video. Okay, so now I'm going to paste in the link of a full GEO audit, which is actually sort of grown and become Cited, which is a product I released recently. Ultimately, we're helping websites to become more visible to AI, because in the age of AI, it's not just about SEO, it's actually about GEO, which is the likelihood of your website or your brand being mentioned in LLM outputs. Feel free to check that out at cited.online. In any case, that's enough of the shilling. We're going to go back into this and we're going to see what we want to create. So I can either create a companion article, which is basically a written version of the video, or original article, so I can write a new article using this video as research. That's actually a good point. Which one do I want to choose? Not sure which one to choose. Let's click on the learn more. So the companion article actually is based directly on the video's content and structure, tries to match the speaker's tone and voice, whereas the original article uses the video as inspiration, and is not a strict rewrite. So AI can be used to expand, reorganize, and add helpful context. Was that context or content? Let's just double check here. And helpful context. Okay, cool. In fact, I think I will leave it with a companion article. You can actually embed the video, which is pretty cool. You can have a featured image, which can be the video thumbnail or something AI generated. Cool. I'll leave it with that. You can add screenshots. I think you can add some smart links if you wish to do so. I think I'll just leave it out for now, and even some custom instructions. Oh, wow. Interesting stuff, as well as a call to action. Okay, cool. So the call to action could be, okay, cool. Let's see what happens if I create one. Okay, cool. So I would say the call to action can be get cited, or let's say maybe something like get found by, or let's say, what could it be? Build your monopoly. Yeah, let's go with that. Or what should I say? Make your brand discoverable, your brand accessible to AI. Cool, let's go with that. Colors, let's go with some colors for Cited. So it's kind of like got this yellow orangish thing going on. Let's go back on here. Well, I mean, this is, yes, I guess kind of like beige, so I can just set that in here quite neatly. So now I'll go with this, let's go with this kind of beige-ish kind of color. It's more like yellowish. Anyway, I won't stress too much about it. We'll leave it at that, and I'll add that call to action. The button link. Yes, we will go to, of course, cited.online. Interesting stuff, and I'll add that. Cool. Select that. Great. We've got that there. Build your monopoly, make your brand accessible to AI, of course, because those who capitalized on SEO at the start were very much were capable of building monopolies as sort of Google search expanded massively. Yes, I want to use chapters as outlined. Don't want any emojis. The language can, of course, just be English. I think it'll pick up on that. The tone, I want to leave it as, sort of how I delivered the video itself. I want a table of contents. Video attribution, we'll leave that out. Got some SEO as well. Any primary key phrase, I think I'll just leave that out for now. We've got some advanced options. Cool, and I'll just click create post, and we'll see exactly what Video2Blog AI does for us here. I'll be back in what I assume will be a couple minutes once this is done. Cool. Okay, and now we have the article. Interesting stuff. We can regenerate it if we want. We can see GEO audit explained. That's the title. How generative engine optimization improves AI visibility. Cool stuff. We've got the video embedded, the table of content. Interesting stuff. We've got it speaking on robots.txt, sitemaps, fetchable pages, why parallel AI agents make the audit more useful. Amazing stuff. So in this audit, 5 specialist agents ran in parallel, each reviewing a different part of the website. Great stuff. And this is actually what happens under the hood of Cited. Nice, clean sort of clean screenshot there. I like the caption that's also been written underneath. I like the fact that they curve the corners, making it look very sleek. Okay, this is really cool. We can even edit sections here by just selecting it. I've just discovered, or generate an AI image for this. We can even see here the gap between publishing consistently and being visible. Okay, great stuff. And then this button, of course, it seems to be, assume it's going to be working completely. Let's see, I can see, I think maybe because this is just a preview, but I can see there in the bottom corner it is linked correctly to cited. And we can see here turning the GEO report into a practical fix list. Okay, amazing stuff. Wow, this is very impressive, I have to say. GEO is not a replacement for good SEO, very true. So it builds on the same fundamentals. Yeah, you can see here the difference is the standard you are optimizing for. Traditional search optimization focuses heavily on being discovered and ranked, whereas GEO focuses on being understood, retrieved and recognized by systems that generate answers. Couldn't have put it better myself. I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompts, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out. How to use GEO audits on your own website, and an FAQ here. This is exceptional, I have to say. Yeah, just a great first output. Thorough, clean and usable. Great stuff. I'll send that off to them. Yeah, really useful stuff. You can actually start sharing this. So if you make the article public, then it will of course be public and other people will be able to see it. You can export it. Okay, they have a few different integrations here, and you can also download it if you wish to do so in multiple different file formats. These guys have really thought of a lot, I have to say. Massive kudos to them. This is one of the most, it's quite an impressive tool, I will say. I'm quite impressed with this, and certainly